experience and the enjoyable listening free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word something along with your issue and seek location to 55555. A member of our guest relations team will respond immediately.
There are still seats available for upcoming games. Visit the Celtics Ticket Center to get yours today. There are still some tickets left for upcoming Celtics home games. The quickest way to buy, right on your phone. Just download the Boston Celtics app.
Hi, everyone, and welcome. We bring you a regular season game with extra importance. This is Game 3 of the NBA Cup, a vital group stage contest. Here with Grant Hill, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and Allie. Here we go. So Boston will get the first possession. Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. The tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then there's Traoré, then it's Nicholas Claxton, and it's Wolf in at the power forward position. And Shams, in this summer's draft, the Brooklyn Nets becoming the first team ever to select 5 first-rounders.
They've got a lot of young players, B.A., and Coach Jordy Fernandez is renowned for his player development. Now he has plenty to work with. And you look at this rookie group, a lot of playmaking and creation. That's the recurring theme there, and they're maintaining flexibility year to year.
Is their time now or more in the future?
It's more in the future. They're building with a lot of assets. They've got a ton of draft capital. They've got a ton of salary cap space even next summer. So this is a team that we could see over the next couple of years make some pretty big moves.
Nets are going to be in the headlines quite a bit for sure. 6 to shoot. Screen by Claxton. Here's Traoré. Tatum pulls it in.
Yeah, that's a missed opportunity. Great look, just couldn't finish.
He was all alone on that one.
Well, you got to know the scouting report on Brown. He's solid cashing in from the mid-range.
Thomas outside, launches it. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure he wants back.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Get all my teammates up.
Play the 4 because he
had a good game last
game. So well.
Here's Traoré. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. Pass to Thomas. From behind the arc. Offensive rebound. Here's Traoré. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Claxton against MP. Tatum. And he tries it off the glass, Tatum. But it's no good. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And we're seeing teams these days applying more early ball pressure. Why is that tactic gaining steam, Sean?
Well, pressure is always going to provide a level of stress, and so it's a way to wear your opponents down, force them to operate deeper into the shot clock, and really it's a way for teams to leverage their length, their depth, their athleticism. You are seeing it used in different strategies.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Pass to Wolf. Thomas, left side. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
To the middle. Here's MP. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And here's Porter outside. Boston with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Tatum. And stolen by Claxton. Porter with it. Now guarded by Brown. Inside. It's stolen by Tatum. And here's MP. Here's Simons. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And Simon shows off that soft touch inside.
Brooklyn trailing. Here's Traoré. Outside Porter. Pass to Thomas. Down low. Here's Claxton. The rebound by MP. The Celtics have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. To the paint. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Great move by Tatum. Getting to the rim and throwing it down.
Nets trail by 4. Thomas outside. Pass to Porter from downtown. The rebound by MP. The Celtics have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. And the sense was the back half of this year's draft was a little thinner than normal. Why was that, Sean?
It's because the money is getting bigger and bigger in college basketball. And a lot of those potential late first or second round picks can just simply make more money in college than go to the NBA. So as these new rules start to regulate and the revenues potentially get shared more across the schools, potentially it normalizes a little bit. But these players in college are able to make essentially the NBA minimum, if not higher the NBA minimum, even as second round potential picks.
Good point. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. We're at about the midway point of the group stage. A peek at where things stand in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, while there's still some time to make up ground, you have to make your move quick. There just aren't many group games left.
Outside Porter. Pass to Claxton. Now Thomas. Screen by Claxton. Just 5 on the clock. And Claxton throws it down.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher. And we saw it right there.
Boston leading by 4. Tatum passes to White. To the inside. And MP throws it down.
Well, when you talk about how MP can score the ball, the possibilities are endless.
Brooklyn has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass to Claxton. Now here's Thomas. Misses the 3. Here's White. To the middle. Here's MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
Oh, wow. That was a dunk contest level jam right there.
What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. Nets trail by 8. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And you talk to front office insiders, they'll tell you depth is a necessity for a winning team, Sean.
With more parity, that comes more competition. And I'm told front office executives are continuing to scout players that they feel bring that competitive drive, that desire, that will to want to play and compete on a nightly basis. Because these games this season gets long. It's not as frequent when you can just coast through games. You need some real horses to finish the race of the regular season.
Yeah, good point. Pass to Hauser. Inside. Here's MP. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Porter. And here's Thomas. Shoots over Brown. Thomas misses.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he could hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Everybody's playing like they're playing.
Nets trail by 8. Here's Traore. Pass to Porter. That shot missing.
Look, I'm not sure what's going on with him. 0 for the night. Might be time to give someone else a chance.
No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. It's on Nick Claxton. Boston shooting their first free throw tonight. The Celtics making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. Free throw no good from MP.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round. Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Ooh, Now 7 for 9 after that make.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Some around the league, Shams, saying the Big Three super team era is done. You see it that way?
Listen, BA, the latest CBA clearly is designed to spread talent around the league. Clearly is designed for parity around the league. But I really feel like the super team era really came and went pretty quickly. We saw Miami with their Big Three win it all. Kevin Durant to Golden State was really a one-off product of the salary cap spike in 2016. That's been about it. It's been about parity, but you still do need a couple stars in today's NBA to win.
Meeting the defense's challenge, that's really all you can ask of a young player like MP.
Shireman's checked in for Brown. Brooklyn also changing it up. Clowney, he's checked in for Claxton. Wilson comes in for Porter Jr. And it's Mann in for Thomas. Here's Mann. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the first. Pass to Shireman. MP outside. The floater. Brooklyn with the board. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
They looked lost in the final quarter. Couldn't keep it together at all. Miscommunications cost them that game.
Down low. Here's Mann. Oh, MP with a block.
Yeah, phenomenal block by MP. Just can't afford to throw anything weak around him.
To the paint. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter here. Outside Johnson. Ooh, the deft touch on the lob.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Pass to Shireman. Outside White. To the middle. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Celtics. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. More 2K action in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. And Brooklyn has possession. It's a 13-point game. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
To Toure. Claxton down low. MP's there.
And look, this is what you want to see from MP. Sharpening those defensive instincts and denying easy buckets.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, the closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you. Guys, back to you.
Staying dialed in. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Wolf passes to Thomas. Shoots over White. Brooklyn, no good that time either. All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, B.A. Thank you.
Well, that was fun having Shams sit in with us. I'll tell you what, if you're looking for the inside scoop, he's the guy.
So true. He's got his finger on the pulse of this entire league. If something's going down, you can count on him letting everybody know about it.
Boston leading by 13. Down low. Here's MP.
Wow,
Claxton
what
with
the
a
fuck
rebound.
is that playing?
Claxton's got 9 rebounds now. Pass to Toure. Back to Thomas. 46 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Good work defensively by White. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They led the game at 1 point by 20.
Fucker.
Here's Wolf. Still without a bucket. A quick shot there. It's off target.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
On the wing, Simons. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum passes to White. Clock at 6. Simons finds MP. MP, the flush!
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. And so it's Boston liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everybody. A fun-filled evening underway, and before we talk about the first half of this game, let's see those power rankings.
Taking a look here now at Boston, fresh out the gates, they've already established themselves as one of the teams to beat.
That is certainly reflected in their ranking here, a team to be reckoned with. Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Boston Celtics.
They love to run. At times, it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
That's certainly what I'd do. Until the defense shows they can stop him, ride the hot hand.
Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
On the floor for Brooklyn, the tandem on the perimeter, Thomas and Porter Jr. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Toure. And it's Wolf in at the power forward spot. And here's Thomas from the arc. No good that time. Good work defensively by White. Inside. Here's MP. Off the left rim and out. Nets trail by 15. Thomas outside. Pass to Wolf. MP against Claxton. Here's Wolf. Now here's Thomas. From the top of the key, Boston pulls it in. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Well, you win and lose as a team, so the fact that they're trailing isn't all on him. But with that said, he's had a rough shooting. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 23.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Traore. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Porter gets the bucket. Porter's got 10.
And Porter Jr. has one of the smoothest looking jump shots in the league.
Celtics lead by 15. To the inside. And stolen by Claxton. Porter against Brown. Porter the pass to Claxton. And he makes it on the layup. He's got 16.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now.
Pass to Wolf. Here's Traore. Now Thomas. Here's Wolf. Still no points. The three-pointer off the mark. And some tough salary decisions this summer for the Boston Celtics coach.
Well, in one way, it's a good problem to have, possessing too much talent. But with this new CBA, it's harder to retain it.
And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, the previous play is disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have...
The ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he still leaves.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Claxton. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
Pass to Traore. And here's Porter. Now here's Thomas. And the Nets miss again.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Tatum passes to White. To the paint. Oh, MP throws it down.
I love the determination that MP showed there. He is developing into an absolute bulldog.
Boston shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe. In the game. And that one misses. Well, Stan, Joe Mazzulla is a young head coach taking over on the Celtics bench in 2022.
Well, BA, he's got a rare intensity about him. Certainly not afraid to think outside the box, and obviously the results speak for themselves.
Inside, Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Great find, leading his teammate right to the bucket.
Celtics lead by 15. Outside, Brown. Screen by MP. Tatum from long range. He buries it from 3. Tatum's got 13 now.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
To the middle. Here's Claxton. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's now 22 points here for Nick Claxton.
Awesome.
And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. They led the game at one point by 20. Following this game, they host the Magic, and that'll put them halfway through a 3-game homestand. Here's Porter. And the shot goes in. 12 points for him.
Well, normally we see Porter Jr. shoot it from deep, but I'd love to see him go inside more. He has great length and touch.
And here's Simons outside. And again, Boston with the triple.
He's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Pass to Claxton. Outside for Porter. Here's Traore. Thomas finds Claxton. Shot clock at 5. And here's Porter. Here's Wolf. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's MP. Rejected by Claxton. Here's Traore. Outside Porter. From outside the arc. They get it again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, there's no question he's carrying the load in this quarter, but he's going to need some help.
Simons outside. Pass to MP. Kick out to Brown. White for 3. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 5 assists tonight.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. And a change for the Nets. Williams is checked in for Michael Porter. Brown against Thomas. Down low. And Claxton throws it down.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Outside, Brown. Here's MP. Good. And it's 29 points for MP.
Overall, this quarter, he's getting good looks, and he's taking advantage.
Nets trail by 18. Pass to Claxton. Thomas outside. Traore for 3. Tatum pulls it in. Tatum's got his 4th rebound in this one. White for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
For Brooklyn, they've gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Williams passes to Claxton. Shoots over White. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on White. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Celtics.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love
substitution here for Boston. MP's checked in for Queta. Boucher comes in for Tatum. Brown, he's checked in for Shireman. And Simon has subbed in for Derek White. Brooklyn also changing it up. Porter Jr. comes in for Clowney. And it's Mann in for Thomas. Sam Hauser out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Jaylen Brown. Then it's MP. And it's Simons in at the point guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
MP showing he's a force near the hoop.
Man, good whistle there.
And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition, still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And we have to take another look at that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Johnson on the wing. He's covered by Simons. Brooklyn, no good that time either.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Hauser passes to Brown. Here's MP. Porter pulls it in.
I let go too fucking soon. Goddamn.
Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Rebounded by the Celtics. MP's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. And they double up MP. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 31 points.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
To the middle. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Well, he was showing some toughness on that finish. Porter Jr. just shrugging off the contact.
Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
Minot's checked in for Boston. MP against Claxton. Here's Boucher, and finished off by Boucher.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Thomas outside. Here's Wolf. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
Well, nice pass by Porter Jr., moving the ball with a purpose.
Here's Shireman. Outside for Boucher. No good on the triple.
Bad.
Brooklyn has got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. Pass to Claxton.
Claxton, you're not coming up for this
three.
three.
By Brooklyn. Claxton throws it down.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. MP outside. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
God damn it,
NBA
babe.
is very important. To watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA is quite staggering. But there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
So sleeping on her stomach, with her face in the fucking pillow, or her face in the fucking blanket.
Here's Traore. Pass to Thomas. Looking to get it going. MP with the block. And they'll keep possession. Misses from short range.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Boucher finds MP. And MP throws it down.
You love to see MP just attack that rim. Young players, take note.
Brooklyn shooting just 42% so far in the game. Outside Porter. Thomas, right side. Outside Porter. This one for 3. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Here's MP. Pass to Minot. Screen by MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, that's a level of pick and roll understanding you rarely see out of a young player like MP.
Here's Claxton. Here's Wolf, covered by Boucher. Here's Traore. Pass to Wolf. 6 on the shot clock. And Claxton throws it down.
He
I didn't
throws
see
it
that
down
coming.
with two hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Here's Shireman. And there's the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
A big group substitution here for Boston. Jason Tatum, he's checked in for Boucher. Jaylen Brown comes in for Minot. White, he's checked in for Hauser. And Anthony Simons subbed in for Shireman. Pass to Thomas. Shoots over White. And Brooklyn again with a bucket. Boston leading by 19. Now White. Back to Brown. Pass to MP. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 39.
You look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Thomas outside. Here's Wolf.
I was on hold for fucking 20 minutes. Oh no.
Called in by Brown. Brown's got a rebound.
So I'll call you on Monday then.
Here's MP.
I said I'm on my fucking 30-minute break and I can't just sit here and not be talked
In
to.
your career, Stan, you coach contending teams as well as teams that had little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending team. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Celtics.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
He has really stood out tonight with his work on the glass. You can see the extra effort coming through.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Tillman. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's MP on the wing, Hauser. And stolen by Williams. And now the Nets on the break. Now here's Johnson. Here's Wilson. Fires the three. Sinks the tray.
Wilson, 3.
Now MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 44.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. That win brings them to a 3-0 start for the group play stage of the NBA Cup.
And now they're focused on getting a clean sweep over their group before moving on to knockout rounds.
And let's check in with Jennifer Quintana.
Thanks, guys. Double figures in one category, double figures in another, and a win to top it off, MP? What more could you ask for?
Double figures in a third stack. Double figures in a fourth. Oh, and maybe instead of a regular season win, make it the playoffs. Game 7. No, finals. That's all I could ask for. Plus a yacht. Maybe a trip to Mars on a private ship. I got a big imagination, as you can see. So, I mean, please, don't limit me.
No limits here.
Because it will go, you know?
Well, best of luck to you, MP. Thank you.
Hey, I appreciate you. Hey.
BA, over to you.
All right, thanks, Jennifer. And that'll do it, folks.
No, thank you, baby.